Hello chess lovers, Soren here, and in this video we're going to take a look at another aggressive attacking game. On the white side is Spanish chess grandmasters Marc, Narciso, Dublan, and Indian international master Viani Dcunha is playing with the black pieces. This is a game from 2016 Montcada Open. Narciso Dublan opened up with d4, to which Viani Antonio answered with f5. The razor-sharp Dutch defense is on the board, which, as we know, leads to double-edged positions. g6, black is choosing the so-called Leningrad Dutch. Black is preparing the fianchetto of the kingside bishop, but with this move, black is somewhat getting exposed to white's attack, and here we go, h4. From move 4 on, white is demonstrating his aggressive intentions. d6, h5. On move 5 we see a pawn sacrifice. The pawn sacrifice was accepted, and already on move 6 we see an exchange sacrifice. How do you like these guys? Let me tell you that this is a theoretical line. Many times this had been seen, but still the arising variations are complicated and there are lots of work to do over the board. It's not like that you can memorize all the sidelines, you know. e4, this time white is opening up the queen's diagonal. Bishop e6. Well, according to Stockfish, at this point f takes e4 is the best move. If queen takes h5, then king d7. If here, then e6. Instead, in the game, we see bishop e6, which allows white to gain advantage. Although what is interesting, earlier, for example, in 2010, Judith Polgar also chose this line, starting with bishop e6. Polgar's opponent was Veselin Topalov, and what is interesting, she even managed to prevail. Anyways, back to our game. This is how the game went on, and white won the pawn on h5. An exchange of bishops on h5 followed. King d7, queen takes f5 check, e6, queen h3. Keeping the pawn on e6 pinned, and in future d5 can follow, or knight d5. Queen f6, bishop e3. Well, playing, for example, knight ge2 followed by knight d5 could give white better chances. Instead, we see bishop e3. White is both protecting the pawn and at the same time is preparing castling queenside. Meanwhile, black wants to castle by hand, but there is no time for it, and we have d5. Knight d5, knight takes e5 check. Well, actually, knight d4 is better. Still keeping the tension, you know. Yeah, very strange that white didn't make this move. And then white could win the pawn on e6. Instead we see knight takes e5 check. Queen takes e5, f4, queen f6, and finally white castled queenside. h5. Well, this is already a mistake. Playing safer and finding a safe shelter for the king by playing king c8 is better. Instead we see h5. There it goes, c5. White is playing very aggressively and wants to open up the position as soon as possible. King b1, d takes c5, d takes e6, double check. King c8, f5. White is an exchange down, but who cares? Look at these monsters. Just no way to stop them, and victory is just a matter of moves. Okay, an exchange of dark squared bishops on h6 also followed. Queen f3, king b8, knight d5, rook h7, e5. The avalanche rolls down. Rook d8, e7, rook e8, and at this point you can give a try to find white's next move. Ready? Well, the simple f6 is also winning, but white of course managed to find the most sparkling, the most precise move and played knight takes c7. Now if, for example, king takes c7, then another sacrifice can follow and then black king can get checkmated. After knight takes c7, black played rook takes e7, but resigned after knight a6 check, because with his next move already white is announcing a checkmate. So a very nice game, a very early attack which escalated quickly, and that's because black failed to find the most precise defensive line. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to win with the white pieces. There is a forced mate in 4, and as usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in my next video.